Coming up on the dime, the Lake Show hits the Oaktown. Would Kobe and co. continue their domination of the Warriors? The Celtics in dire need of some home cooking as they welcome the Pistons to Beantown. The Nuggets touch down in the H-Town as they look to keep the pressure on the Lakers. And the Jazz are back in Salt Lake City. You know what that means. The Daily Dime drops now.
Don't blink, you're going to miss the action of this one.
Oh, it's a quick, fast-paced game.
Brooks again for two and one. What a shot! A one-handed shot all the way. Watch this one again, folks.
And thanks once again for joining us here on the Daily Dime. I'm John Anik. Later, the C's try to find their groove at the building formerly known as the Jungle, and the Nuggets remain firmly on the Lakers' heels. But we begin with those Lakers, still the number one team in the West, and now they've distanced themselves from what was their first three-game losing streak in more than 2 years. They clipped the Raptors Tuesday, followed that up with a quality road win at Phoenix on Friday. So next up, a road date with the Golden State Warriors, against whom the Lakers had won 17 of the last 19. We head to Oracle Arena for the pictures. So Kobe and the Lakers on the road at the Warriors, trying to run that winning streak to 3. Late second quarter, Andrew Bynum, the bad turnover there. C.J. Watson going the other way for 2. 59-57 Golden State. Midway through the third, now the Lakers up 3. Now Gasol to Kobe, and Ryan somehow gets that to go high off the window. He had 29, but also 9 turnovers. Fourth quarter now, the Warriors down 4. Stephen Curry bringing them back. The Curry was hot. He had 29. Later in the fourth, though, LA up 9, make it 11 after the Gasol finish. So game over, right? Not so much. Here come the Warriors under a minute to go, down 5. Monte Ellis pulls up for 3. He was just 5 for 23, but that one hit bottom, and the Warriors were back within 2. And then later, Golden State down 3. Curry can't get it to go, and then Ellis tries to tie things up, and after 3 bounces, it bounces out, and the Lakers escape Golden State with a win, 124-121.
How did your mentality change when the Warriors went on a 9-0 run to cut it within 2 late in the game?
Well, we just had to keep our poise. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's something that you don't want to have to go through, but once you go through it, you just keep your poise and win the game.
Ultimately, what do you think the difference was against a short-handed, smaller Warriors team?
Well, they're an unconventional team. There's the only team in the league that plays this style, really. You just get after it, it's attack the ball on defense. They spread the floor and they knock down shots.
And as we go inside the numbers, Kobe Bryant has now played in 670 Laker wins. That is tied with Magic Johnson for second most in the storied franchise's history. The only Laker to be part of more wins, the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 743 victories. Carmelo Anthony and the Nuggets have trailed at the half in each of their last 3 games, yet won all of them. Would that trend continue Monday night in Houston? Well, late first quarter, Aaron Brooks with a 3, and then in the second, Kevin Martin dials one up. Brooks and Martin combined for 37 in the first half. Denver down 11 at the break, but third quarter, once again, the Nugs rally. Carmelo down the lane and able to finish there in traffic. Then later, Nene on the drive. He'll kick to Anthony for 3, and Melo shows off the reins there. The Nugs outscore Houston 38-25 in the third. They led by 2 entering the fourth quarter. 1:25 to go now, and how about Anthony on the baseline there? That extended the Denver lead to 5, but moments later, here comes Houston. Trevor Ariza knocks one down from 3 land. He had a dozen. The Rockets were back within 2, and about 20 seconds later, Luis Scola knifing down the lane. Free throw also good, and the Rockets had the 1-point lead. Under 25 seconds to go now. Denver down 2. Not anymore, as Melo's able to finish. He had 45. We're tied at $123, and then under 10 seconds to go. Aaron Brooks is clutch, 2 of his 31. The Rockets regain the lead by 2, and then a final chance for the Nugs, but Melo just a bit long, and the Rockets win a wild one in Houston, 125-123.
Trevor hit a big 3 down the end. Luis Scola hit that one off the backboard. And defense, Shane came through for us. So it was a team win, and we really needed it.
That fourth quarter, the execution at both ends was really good, wasn't it?
Definitely, definitely. You know, there came times where we was down 10 where we just would have folded earlier in the year. And, you know, that just shows that this team got heart, and we came out and we got back into it.
Carlos Boozer being honored as the Western Conference Player of the Month for February. The Jazz home for the Wizards Monday night, first quarter, and Utah's on the run. That's D. Will finishing off the fast break. Williams had 17 points, 11 assists. Second quarter now, the Utah lead is 9, and Boozer gets it down low. And how about the finish there, plus the foul? Utah led by 14 at the break. Third quarter now, and the Jazz looking to open things up. And how about the finish there from Boozer? Takes the contact and stays with the play and somehow gets it to go without the window. Boozer had 23. He was one of 7 Jazz in double figures. Utah cruises at home. So the Lakers stretch their lead in the Western Conference to 4 games over both the Nuggets and the Mavericks. The Utah Jazz in 4th place, currently 6 games off the pace. Each team has 15 games left in the regular season.